And a great Saturday, everybody. I hope everybody had a very wonderful, good, and blessed New Year's Day yesterday. And everybody got a big helping of black-eyed peas and cabbage and sauerkraut and all that good stuff. I hope everybody had a great New Year's. We got a lot going on. We had a lot going on in 2020, and we're going to have a lot more going on in 2021, including the weather. I've been doing a lot of research on a lot of things about the weather, and I'm going to share them with you coming up one day in a live show, along with some other things. Don't know quite when yet, but one's going to be coming up. Today, of course, is the 2nd of January, 2021. My name is Jewel, and this is J7409 Weather. This is the European. I'm going to turn it on and tell you what the headlines of the weather are for today. Impactful ice and snow should taper off over the Great Lakes, but it's then going to move through northern sections of New England today. Now, I hope those in the path over the New Year's weekend and where all the ice was are all safe now. And as you can see, it's clearing on out. But we have another round of wintry precipitation that's going to impact the Ohio Valley and the Northeast tomorrow into Monday. And then we've got storm after storm weather, more strong storms for the Pacific Northwest with heavy lower elevation rains and heavy mountain snows throughout the Cascades and into the northern Rockies. These systems, there's three of them going to be coming in the Pacific Northwest, as you can see. And right here, we have some moisture coming up out of the Gulf. That's going to make a lot of rain for a lot of people coming up right in the mid-Atlantic area right here with some snow, some freezing rain, and some wet snow over in Pennsylvania and portions of western New York and Michigan. So, with that all said and done, let's check out and see what's happening now. So far as severe thunderstorm activity may go, you saw on the European map a while ago as it was putting through all the different types of precipitation, all of this moisture coming up down around the Gulf, especially along Florida, the Florida Panhandle up into Georgia, South and North Carolina, a little bit of Virginia here. This area of marginal right here, well, this is what we have to really pay attention to today. We could have some strong storms with gusty winds possible from eastern Florida Panhandle and to the southeastern sections of Georgia late this afternoon and evening. So if you're traveling, it should be late this afternoon and evening. As of now, out right on the water area here, there are waterspout warnings up, so this is going to be moving slowly but surely, this system, as it moves along, and late this afternoon and evening, this area right in here, you could have some severe storms. So far as tornadoes go, hopefully not a 2% chance, but just about 5 days ago, it was a 2% chance in Texas, and they had one. So please keep your eyes on the skies and pay attention to what is going on. So far as gusty winds, they're up to 5% chance with these storms in Florida and also in Georgia. If you're into the weather and you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. Click subscribe, click the bell, and make sure you check off all to ensure you get all my latest weather videos. I would appreciate it greatly. And if you have any weather-related pictures or sky phenomena pictures you'd like to share with us, click show more, scroll down, you'll find my email address as well as a link to go check out watches and warnings that are up as of for today when it comes to any kind of weather events from flash flooding to winter storm warnings, winter advisories, you name it, the whole thing, you can find it right there. We're looking now at my future radar and what's going to be happening. Well, let's just turn it on and let it play. You see your timestamps, you see your dates. We got a very active weather pattern, folks, and it's going to continue to bring these stormy conditions across portions of the U.S. right on through a few days coming up in the new year. Now, a low pressure system tracking from the Great Lakes toward the northeastern U.S., it should spread snow and some freezing rain across the northern portion of these areas today. Now, snow and ice over the Great Lakes are expected to taper off during the morning hours. However, the low pressure system moves through the northeast and begins to strengthen rapidly over the Gulf of Maine later today. Now, it's looking like heavier amounts of snow of up to maybe a foot are forecast for the interior sections of northern New England. By tonight, the wintry precipitation, it should taper off as the system moves away into the Canadian Maritimes. Now, the winter storm warnings and winter weather advisories are in effect for the impacted areas across a large section of the Northeast. Meanwhile, we got rain. It's going to move off the mid-Atlantic coast early this morning behind a trailing cold front. Now, behind this system, another area of low pressure is forecast to develop very fast across the southeast along the trailing front for tonight. Now, this system will bring additional thunderstorms across the southeast and wintry precipitation into the Ohio Valley and the central Appalachians by tomorrow morning. Now, by Sunday night, the low pressure center is forecast to move off the mid-Atlantic coast, and it could intensify kind of rapidly, folks. Now, if it does, this would bring increasingly gusty winds with rain along the southern New England coast, while a period of wet snow can be expected to move across the inland sections of New England, and there still remains a little bit of uncertainty regarding exactly where the rain-snow line will lie, so we all need to pay attention to that. Across the Pacific Northwest and into the northern Rockies, a seemingly unending series of Pacific cold fronts will continue to drive strong onshore flow and surges of moisture, and this is going to result in heavy lower elevation rainfall and heavy mountain snows. In fact, portions of the Washington Cascades and the northern Rockies should see an additional 1 to 2 feet of snow going into Monday morning. Coastal hazards such as high surf and high winds is also going to be a concern for the Pacific Northwest. Overall, central and southwest portions of the nation will see relatively mild temperatures this weekend, as much of the air across the nation will be of Pacific origin. Together with the lack of the Arctic air from Canada, the expectations to this will be across parts of the southern U.S., where clouds and precipitation will help keep temperatures a bit below normal, little bit below normal for those areas. Other than that, though, it should not be freezing cold for everyone like it has been. It should be a little bit warmer. But that's what it's looking like coming up, folks. I want to thank you for watching. I appreciate it so very much. Everything you do for me, I thank you for it. May you have a good day, a safe day, a blessed day, and much peace, love, and kindness to each and every one of you. Love you guys. Thanks for watching.